What's up, kids? So today I am sitting here with Carlyn Calder, who works in music publishing. We're gonna have a little chat about exactly what music publishing is, because I don't even know, to be honest with you, exactly how it works and what it is. And I'm sure a lot of you guys probably don't even realize when there's music publishing on songs that you hear and things like that. So Carlyn, why don't you tell us, I guess, what do you do exactly right now in music publishing? What's your role?
So I work for one of the major music publishing companies,
Okay.
and at the moment I support the president of Creative,
Okay.
which means I am based in the A&R creative team.
Cool. Okay.
And what we do there is we sign songwriters, producers,
Right.
artists that are songwriters, and publishing is basically like a home for all of the songs, pretty much.
Okay.
So when the songwriters write their songs, if they're not an artist and they're not using it for their own projects, we take in all the songs and we pitch them to other artists, and we give them creative ideas and things like that.
So like you give the songs another home if they're not used for their own project?
Yeah. So for example, if there's a songwriter that writes a track, they're not an artist, and it's like a song that we think, oh, that would vibe well with Rihanna, then we would pitch it to Rihanna's camp, kind of thing.
Okay.
So it's not just about people that are artists and signed, it's about the people that write the songs.
But so what's the difference between publishing and a record label?
Okay, so publishing is just about the songs and the music. A label is about the brand, the releasing of the songs, the videos,
so you guys
the marketing.
Don't do that part.
We don't do anything to do that.
Okay, cool.
All we do is just when an artist writes a song, when an artist writes an album, we make sure that all the money is collected properly for royalties and things like that. We promote the songs on syncs, which is like TV, film, all that kind of thing. So labels also do that, but we predominantly do that a lot more so.
Right.
And then once we've collected the money for the songs, we then give it back out to the artist as to how it should be paid. So it's slightly different to labels because it's not about the whole image. It's not about the.
Where do you go mainly to find artists?
For me, I'm now a new generation A&R, as they say, kind of thing. So I pretty much am online, and it's SoundCloud, YouTube, all the blogs. I go on all that kind of thing, and that's where I've found anyone that I've been potentially interested in. So
I'm just thinking about people out there that might be watching that if they're uploading something on SoundCloud and stuff like that, how do they how do you search for things? Do you just randomly look on SoundCloud, or do you type for certain things, or how do you what are you looking
when I'm
for?
on SoundCloud, I follow like specific people that I know are reposting good music on their pages, kind of thing, and I can trust like what I'm finding in that. There'll be the odd time that I'm just clicking on who people follow and who's posted what and how many, like if it's trending and things like that.
It's kind of like digging a little bit. There's no specific
There's no
way
strategy to it. Like it's literally just. I mean, I can end up listening to a hip hop trap song from America and then eventually randomly be in a song that's like pop music from Australia. Like it just depends on what I click on, and
so there's
no real strategy to it.
There's nothing that people can really do to be more visible, is there, on that kind of stuff? Like if I was gonna put a song out, is there anything I can do to be more visible, or is it just more people, I guess, like you just discover it, like you said, like you just
come across it. I mean, I think if they associate themselves with like brands or like other bloggers and things like that,
so that
are
they can
getting
be
a lot of views,
yeah,
or getting a lot of hits, then that's definitely
cool. That's
one
interesting.
way.
Yeah.
But in general, I'm just click on whatever comes across.
And what's so if someone wants to work in music publishing, what's the good sides and the bad sides? I mean, what do you enjoy doing, and what's maybe like
not so fun?
Yeah, not so fun. Yeah, because everything has kind of like more negative sides,
Yeah, I mean, the fun thing is definitely when you sign a new songwriter and you're playing through all their music and you're like, oh my god, this would be amazing for that person and this person, and the whole creative process of sending songs to people and just like being really involved in a project is so fun.
Yeah.
This downside of it is when you really believe in something, you really believe in a song, but like if it's being pitched to another camp and they don't believe in it as much as you, or they don't see it, then there can be a lot, it can be frustrating sometimes, especially with song pitching. That can be quite frustrating, but the whole creative aspect of it, and just you are really involved as an A&R if you work for a major publisher. Just on the creative side of the songwriting and who you want to put artists in with, producers in with, top liners in with.
So you get to help artists creatively, I guess, to like nurture them a little bit and stuff. So if you're into that, that might be a good thing to do.
As long as it's more so about the songs and the music. Because that's really what publishing's about.
How did you get into it, I guess, and how can somebody get into publishing?
So it's really weird because since I was a little girl, I'd always been interested in who was writing the songs. And for a lot of people, that's not
what they usually go for.
And I remember, like, when I was a teenager, it was Stargate at the time, producers who did like and all of that kind of thing. And so I used to always look at the back of the albums and seeing who the producers were. So I was always really interested in who wrote the song, who did that beat, what was that all about, kind of thing. So I knew that I needed to be involved in songwriting in some way. And it happened, I used to do a bit of music myself in Scotland, and then I moved to London and I actually worked for an agency, CAA. And this job came up for publishing, and when I met the president who I work for now, I just knew, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to fit in. And
I mean, I think that's interesting because I feel like, you know, what I do now fits my personality. So it's like, I think there's different parts of the music industry that if people look into it, then it, you know, certain things fit your personality more, you know, the type of person you are, what aspects you like. So that's pretty interesting.
I'm always about like if I hear something, my friends always point out that I'm always like, oh my god, that beat is so sick, or how did that top line come out? It's always more about the song than anything else for me. Obviously I respect artistry and what artists do, but the people that write the songs, to me, are the real talent.
How, if somebody wants to get involved, how can they get involved? Do you guys kind of take interns, or how can somebody get into publishing if they they think it's something that they might like?
Well, we take interns for sure. I'm sure most of the majors do. I think now a lot of things are a lot more accessible than they used to be, simply because of the internet age kind of thing. So I would say, like, send your CV in to all the publishers that you know of. If you've got friends that produce music or write music, try and like be in the studio, be involved with them a lot more, and
just get started yourself.
Just get started yourself to get involved in it.
Initiative.
And just try and
scout
things and find things. And if it's the creative side that you really want to be in, then definitely be on the blogs, trying to find things and potentially pitch that forward in an email to a publisher or a label. Or
so I get, actually, somebody could just start their own SoundCloud and repost cool things that they like and kind of get involved in that way.
And there's been a lot of things that we've done things like that where there's been massive bloggers that have really caught the attention, and we've seen, you know, everything you guys are reposting is really good music, so you guys have got ears, and
so then people get it. Exactly. So people start paying attention.
And it can even be like sub-publishing deals and things like that. So
cool. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put her socials and things like that in the description below. And as usual, if you guys want to leave any comments or anything like that, or any questions, or, you know, if there's something that we missed out, just let us know, and then we'll kind of come back to you guys. So thanks, guys.
Thank you.